Roadworks ahead? Well, I sure hope it does. Hi everyone, hi. How are you doing? Let me turn on music. Okay. There is one thing that you might probably already see. There's an artwork that I have here, which is not mine. This is Reno Tuna's. There's a thing I want to kind of talk about. This is exactly what I wanted to do yesterday. Like, by the way, that's exactly the idea I wanted to do yesterday. Okay? So, give me a moment, I'm going to send out the things. Look, this mixer's eyes. The snacks are really nice. Oh my. I don't know why, but it's like hot and yet it's been raining. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, very nice, very nice. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So what do we have here? This is Reno Tuna's sketch. What is so special about Reno Tuna's sketch? You might ask. The style of it. So basically, what do we have here? Reno Tuna's sketches don't really contain shading. It's just a sketch. This is exactly what I wanted to do. This is more or less how I want to make my sketches. It's just a bunch of details, like as much details as possible. And even though if character is still, so to say, because that character is like one of his OCs, there's also another character he has, one of the sketches, like that, for example. This is also another thing, another aspect that I really want to like tackle, right? Like you see it, there's no shading besides like the stuff that are like really dark, like over here, for example, right? But besides that, it's just a line. And that's what I want to do. That's how I want to learn how to sketch, in his style, generally. Because I think I'm stuck with one thing, and that one thing hides behind that sketching method that he does. So what you can see here, it's like, there's not really that much planning. It's just a character, right? Yeah, and basically, like, we can do whatever with that character. What's very special is that he is doing a gradient here, right? Like, some parts have gradient. Or here we have like white lighting. And you can see the smudges, which means he's not really caring as much for coloring everything. And that is special, for me at least. Yeah, and turning on the thing, I'm going to close off that thing. I have his like database of sketches, so yeah. Moto, did I say hello? If not, so then hi, hello, how are you? Maria, it has been my sweetheart. Hi. Got some cola. Today, drinking. Ah, shit. So yeah, work being a bit, you know, a bit. I don't know what I'm doing even. Alrighty, so, yeah, I don't know what I want to sketch generally. Actually, I think I'm just going to like randomly sketch stuff. Like another thing is that I want to like see how Ryutuna is drawing man. And like side profiles. Because he does draw noses. And it's like, you know, the face is going like this kind of still. And then, for example, he raises a little bit and then there's a nose that goes like that and down to here. From what I see. Oh, I'm sort of on time. Yeah, hi, Tali. Glad I'm here. How are you playing this game? Also, first YouTube viewer. Yeah. Yesterday day was pretty rough for me, so although today is even worse, but I feel like I'm a bit more rested, to be fair. Beep, hi Zaga, got over here, how are you playing this game? Boop boop, boop boop. Ayo, I think that when you are doing ping in CMD, there should be a ping pong sound. That would be funny, I think. Hell no. Why so, Zaga? CMD should be silent. was casually looking through the Discord when I heard they was laughing, and it scared me so much. Eden's one. I think the heads are not full enough. Like that. Yeah, that looks way better. And that. Yeah. Oh, the drawing has progressed a lot faster than I thought it would. Yeah. Like, have you heard of Necronival? No, what is that? Sounds like a festival. You rise the dead from the alive. I mean, alive from the dead. I mean, you resurrect people. You a fanboy streamer that has been infesting my shorts feed? No, I didn't. I don't really watch that many shorts. I'm back. Welcome back. How are you, sweetie? Shock? I'm good. Glad to hear it. I got a coffee cake. Tiramisu. No? What do you mean no? Tiramisu is coffee cake. I ever met someone that has never watched at least one thing consistently that trains their attention span. Their attention span. Oh, trust me, like drawing, I'm losing control. I'm losing track of time and what I was doing. Yeah, animated today, should I? Sure. Here's the thing. If you progress something for even a minute or 2 minutes, that's good. Okay, but it's a whole dance progression and I just can't. It's okay. They're really good. I see. Yeah, the coffee cakes. Sounds nice. And looks nice. It's like 10:30 in the US, by the way. I know. Also remember that each zone kinda... Like, US is actually a country that has like several different counties. Yeah. MT, yeah. 27. Like the time changes depending on where you are in America. You mean time zones? Yeah. Yes, Zega. Thank you. I'm in Los Angeles. Figured. I'm wondering if the hand is not too small for a guy. How? What you mean? I'm in Mountain Time, Los Angeles is an hour behind. Ooh. Did you know you can only fit 20 emojis into a YouTube message? This is because there are 200 characters in total and each emoji is counted as 10 characters for some reason. Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, etc. are same time zone. Yeah, but I guess major cities first. Oh. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of Vocaloids? It's time for me to put more people on peak. Vocaloids have been around for like most of my life. Like, unironically, first Vocaloid I've heard I was like 8. I'm 25 now. Hi Skylar, good to have you here. How are you hoping it's going? How are we doing? Like Hatsune Miku? Yeah, Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku, Rin, Ren, Lil Dev. Oh. Finally a streamer that's older than me. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, finally. The old guy that draws anime girls. Reap. Points to check your turn. Oh. Ah. Old guy? I'm old guy. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, Dev eating your shoulder. He must be having a real bad day. Oh my. I'm out of the metal parts. He's now switching into human flesh. Looking at it again. My point. Put him to sleep. Okay, let me put him to sleep. Come on. What did I delete? Oh, nothing. Okay. Oh my. I've clicked delete button for it. Accidentally I've hit button. Does anyone else think that you really need to step up their custom emoji game? Like, who named red face with droopy eyes? I feel offended because Twitch is so much better than usual. There we go. Lil Dev. Let's see. Aura. 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 And that. Oh, boo. Alrighty, there it is. Kitty E. I think that hand has to be like higher. I did not expect jump scare. What jump scare? What do you mean by jump scare? Fuck. What's up, Zega? They say me right. Oh no. Want to see? Yeah. Sure. Oh no, Zeg. Oh no, no, no. Nah, I said only the Polish guy, they can handle it. I'm 24. I'm still a mental baby. But you're older than me. No. God damn it. Zega. Not the meme. That is one of the less cursed ones. No. Dear Lord, Zega. I am almost done with Twitch sign-in. Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. Boundless, boundless, boundless. God. Damn. Davis Cage, Davis, please. Yeah. We've got some nice custom emojis right there. Oh dear. To be fair, you can learn a lot of stuff. Like, for example, how you can construct something even without the thing, without the lines and stuff. But it's something I recommend doing when you already learn everything. Imagine someone spending hours doing something stupid like this. Yeah, imagine. That's, I mean, there are people doing that, you know, and ironically, I can tell you that those people are most likely like professional artists. Like bored professional artists who, for example, have nothing to do after the job, because it's like, I can tell you that this is something you do when you are tired of drawing a commission. Like you are sitting down and you're just, I'm going to draw something stupid today. Because it's like such a jump from stuff that you are usually drawing. Like for example, if I would draw only a character design, I would do like a, I don't know, a lumberjack in a to-do, you know, just for fun. Hi Zev, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything is going. Hope you're alright. Good. Please. What are you... What are you pleading me for? I almost let my PC run out of charge, but I'm fatter than Wally West. Who the fuck is Wally West? What is Wally West? Faster. I'm so sorry, Talid. I'm so sorry. I'm too tired today to fill in the words to the proper thing. Fuck you, because Wally West, one of the fastest characters in fiction besides Mr. Impossible and Sonic. Who's Mr. Impossible? Did someone say Sonic? Sonic. I'm obsessed with Darwin's World. How can be fast but never beat it? Insta transmission. You can be fast, but you can never. Yeah. Peak fiction. Yeah. Dragon Ball is beating everything, every kind of fiction. Call bonjour. Hi Doxxing, got to have you here. How are you? Hope everything's going. I think this is the first Instagram round, so hope we find a coffee corner here. How are you? I like your style and attention to detail. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Whoa, more viewers. Yeah. I'm so happy. Hi, hi. Everyone feel free to chill out today. That name? That's not how you pronounce that name? How should I pronounce the name then? Isn't it Doxxing? I'm good, I'm chilling. Wanted to watch a art stream while I draw too. Hey! That's so cool. What are you drawing? Also feel free to step by whenever you want to draw like this. It's really nice to chill while drawing. It's like, you know, just a group of people have nice chilling drawing session all together. You pronounce my name right? Oh? Some of my characters, I love chilling and drawing. Nice. Then actually our channel might be your your go-to then. Like my entire drawing channel is actually about chilling. I still dream of drawing tablet. Don't worry, you'll get there. You're watching Hamilton. I'm about halfway through. I'm watching it about the time cause life. Hamilton, 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 Hamilton. Beat, yeah. I mean, isn't Hamilton that musical? See here, my channel is also about chilling and drawing, so I'm glad I found my people. Just subscribe so I can catch more of your lives. Let's go! Welcome to the family! Welcome to the family! I only watch cartoons. Oh, I see. There's a cartoon? What? Like, to be fair, at certain point I've kind of switched to operas and musicals. If someone is interested, I can definitely recommend Cats the musical. Like, but the actual musical, like with people performing, that's absolute masterpiece. Like, all of the people actually not only like trying to be the cats they're playing, they have their own personalities, they move in a certain way even to accustom the personality, but how the entire like a background moves during like the characters songs, or like how everything changes. I really liked how they caught everything in there. Like, absolutely masterpiece. Like, also one of the things I've seen from musicals was Notre Dame de Paris and the Mayor Affair of Mayorling's House or something like that. I would recommend Food for the Soul, the anime. I might look into that. Like I said, I'm mentally a baby. Also, Death Note was pretty good, I have to say. As a musical. Especially the Japanese version. Like, the person who played Ryuk really done a great job. Especially with, like, the moves, the way of speech. I also have a new CD. Oh, what CD is that? I'm happy about that. Upside down. Ooh. I'm so lost just thinking of Inkomu for some reason. The what? I'm gonna be lurking and drawing. Have a good time. Thank you, thank you. Have a nice drawing session. Blep. Blep. Actually, I think it should be somewhere else. Alright, and we have that. I need to correct that bending around here. Actually, today with my mom we are going to continue watching Wednesday. Wednesday is good. Yeah. Like, actually, today. Wait, is it today or tomorrow? What is today? Wednesday or Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Tuesday? Okay. So tomorrow, there's actually going to be the second season. It's Tuesday, in it. God damn it. Oh, so Doxxing means fine girl in my language? Well, that will be Yoksai. Is it? What, really? What's your language? Hungarian. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Nice to know. Mm-hmm. It's a bit of millennial style spelling of it, but very common. Gonna tell all my friends that now. But pronounced as your try. Is it Yochai or Yochai? Gotcha, gotcha. Also, I think that I'm really close into getting the application work. There are some issues that I've stumbled upon today, but I didn't really have much time to work on it, unfortunately. So I'm trying to draw some kind of detective right now, by the way. love you. I love you too, Muto. One hour in. Even a lot of more. I feel a lot of people are doing right now. Yeah. Yeah. We have a really nice, nice thing going on right now. Right now. Yeah, I have a feeling that a lot of people are working on their projects right now too. I can't wait for the weekend. There's so much things that I want to do. Yes. I'm enjoying Lil Dev. Oh, let's go. I'm new into the collection. I'm so happy. Thank you. That arm should stick out a bit more. My song, E. Did you eat Zaga? Yeah, did you eat Zaga? I think Zaga is getting his food. Yep, ate early. Ooh. I see. Before nap. Nice. You should eat Muto. Muto had a coffee cake. I think you should eat some normal food too. Yeah, but that's not proper food. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. He's making barbecue, so I have to wait. Your dad really likes barbecuing. Does he? Yep. It makes me happy. Nap time for baby. Yeah. He munched. He ate half of my shoulder and then went to sleep. Hi to cats, glad to be here. How are you? Hope everything's going. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing, buddy? Good, sorry I haven't been here for a while. It's okay. It's okay. He's so cute in his life. Aww. Flashy. Yeah. I need to figure out a plushie. Finally. Oops. Boop motel. Love you. Davis body pillow for Skylar. I feel. How come 2 cats? How come? What's happening? I know, I just saw. I see. Who dropped the toothbrush? Huh? Oh, it's a soul. Oh. I get it now. Oh my god. I don't know why, but I think there's something wrong with like how the character is positioned. Like with the sizing of some stuff. Like for example, I feel like the head is too big. And the neck. Maybe they are, not sure. Okay, now add some elements. He looks good. Yeah, thank you. Sata. Let's see. I think stripes are going to be better. Read. Used to watch an American streamer in recent mornings. She makes a game for a jam. Always get to some very good point just to crumble and start over for some reason. Losing garage progress, messing up code, and dropping 3 days of work instead of fixing or asking for help. Oof. That is... yeah. That is hard. It also kinda hit a spot, you know what I mean? I knew, but she gives up so fast. Yeah. Like, it seems like she needs to talk with someone who would explain to her. Could be easily fixed. We tried. Oh. What was her response, though? Also, here's like example why focusing on too many details is bad. Look at this. Like I wanted to do those X's on the buttons, and like if you zoom in, it looks normal, but if you zoom out, it's bad. It's like she disregarded almost all advice that doesn't come from a streamer. What? That's the most stupid thing I've ever heard. I don't know what is the main credibility factor for some people. Yeah, no idea. For me, it's like actual like idea, right? Like that someone actually knows what they are doing and saying. That's like the main credibility for everything. Like imagine you are receiving like you are borrowing money from a bank, right? And the person you're like asking like, oh yeah, what is the rate? And the person is like, oh I don't I think 0. Or like someone who says, oh yeah, it's like it works that you have 0% to pay up additionally during the term of the original loan, but after, if you are going to breach the original due payment, we are going to start adding up 15% monthly. And like, even though if this guy would still like, even if there would be like a small stutter, I would still like believe the guy, right? Because like he was capable to like explain to me everything from start to finish. And so like, I don't know, etc. And like a lot of streamers who say that they know what they are saying, they sound like that. Like when you are asking them like, oh yeah, what, how do you do your colors? And like instead of actually showing up like with some kind of a color theory, etc., or like the idea behind their color picking, they're like, I don't know, I'm just going with what feels good to me. And like, what? Like there has to be some thought put through it. You can't just randomly pick colors. Like, of course, like, you know, the color theory is usually like, oh yeah, those colors look the best with each other. But at the same time, like, you want to also figure out like, okay, I want red, lime green, and magenta colors. You can still, even though it looks like an atrocity in color palette, you can still make it work because you can still change the thing. So yeah, like the thing is that I'm generally concerned because like with color theory tells you that every color can still work with each other depending on what you want to achieve, what feeling you want to give off with the character, what alignment you want to give to your character, and how exactly the colors should work together. So you have like, for example, a singular color, like of course, which is called monochrome. So you're just you pick color and you're just changing like how dark the color is, right? But you can also like you know, go to your color wheel and you can pick like 2 colors. You can pick triad, quad, right? You can even pick 5 colors if you want, because you are just connecting triad with quad and you have more or less something like that. Well, some people even do a full pentagon. But like in general idea, it's like there are rules to that, right? Like even though you are going with what feels good, you are kind of restricting yourself to only half of everything, right? So if I want to, let's say, have red, lime green, and let's say like magenta, right? Look at those colors. Ugh, pretty bad, right? Now, what's wrong with that? Well, they are very bright. Let's take the red. Let's turn the hue slightly towards the yellow to make it slightly orangey intonation, like that. The difference is barely visible. But now let's take it to slightly darken color. Now we have a little bit darker. Let's brighten it up. There we go. So that's our color. Now let's go for the lime green. Let's actually brighten it up. And let's pick up the magenta and let's go with that. Right? Like, sure, you can, like, you are looking at it and it's like, yeah, those colors are not exactly looking as they used to. But now if you would want to create a character with this color palette, it would work, right? And that's what the color palette is about. That's the entire thing. Hello, Davis. My body didn't talk much. I'm vicing with a friend and showing off a streamer I like a lot. I see. I got a bit carried away, got annoyed by their other challengers telling me I can't do it either, so I made a whole game mechanics they suffered on for 2 days, like 5 minutes, and uploaded to YouTube to show. Let's go. Like, let's go actually. To be fair, I've had many situations like that. Like, I was giving an advice and for example, a streamer was like, what the fuck? No, it's totally wrong, right? Even though I was right. And other chatter's like, yeah, stfu, you don't know what you're talking about. Probably you can't even draw as close as that person, right? Meanwhile, me decided to sit down, and in a day I've finished the entire drawing in the same topic with the same like strongly referenced character design, posted it on the thing. The dude wasn't like finished, and I was like, yeah, since all of you said that I'm like not capable to do better, I guess you can leave it for the thing. I've done a quick thing today as a practice. Went for similar character design to show that it's actually doable with whatever the character was going on right now. I think the idea was like that they wanted to make like a badass guy, but they gave them like a how was it? They gave them like a gee, how to say this? Like, it was a character that's supposed to be a badass, looking very dangerous, but they gave them a bowl cut, like, you know, K-pop star bowl cut, right? And like, go for spikiness. You want dangerous character, give spikes to that character. That's like that's the first like shape theory rule, like how to express feelings by shapes. Something has to be dangerous, throw in spikes, right? why Vegeta has spiky hair, why Super Saiyan has a spiky hair in total. Because it's supposed to be dangerous, mad, right? Goku, Vegeta, every Super Saiyan who turned into Super Saiyan, they're mad, beyond recognition, right? Spiky hair, I'm danger, rawr, right? That's why in many other media, evil dudes or dangerous guys, angry guys, have a lot of like spiky, jagged edges, right? Because it's like danger. That's the basic idea. And like I've made a character with like similar haircut just spiked up a bit more, and it just worked as fine, and character didn't really look as much different from the original. That was the issue. With smooth streamers it can be done, proving you know what you're talking about, who don't have the pirate software kind of crowd just swamping you. I think that everyone should be able to actually explain how they see things, even though they might not go with the theory, because here's the thing. Exceptions confirm rules. And just because you are going with the rules doesn't mean that doing an exception is not going to work either, right? So sometimes people who are just going to sit down and like, freak it, just go with whatever they have, it's just going to work, right? Oh, it works, nice. I didn't expect that. That's my main issue with like people on the internet, with many people on the internet. A lot of them have similar pirate software like, you know, mindset that they are perfect, that they are not making mistakes, etc. But I know I do the proper way. That's also a thing, like, you never know, maybe someone knows something better, right? Like I've seen someone saying like, asking me, yeah, that system is not going to work, and like, why so? It was like in my previous thing with like an Excel file. Because it doesn't do that. I was like, it does do that. How do you know? Because I wrote the file. I know what the file is. Right? And that's like one of the things. Like similar thing was with when I've seen someone like arguing with dude who actually worked on very early JavaScript languages. Dude literally was working on the language. He built it. And dude was like arguing with a guy who built the JavaScript that the JavaScript is not doing a mechanic, even though this dude literally wrote the mechanic. The key part of mechanics is a very performant 2 lines of code. Doubt it can be done in a substantially simpler way. Yeah. Same like, that's the issue, right? Like, you never know unless someone has more experience in something than you. In art is the same thing, and on the internet you see kind of the same mindset, like everywhere. Like someone actually spends, like, has more experience than you in drawing, right? So in theory they are going to have much better like things to say if they know how to explain it, right? Because of course they can as well have like very bad explanation and it's still not going to change your perception of the topic, right? So the thing is that, for example, if Rino Tuna would sit down and write to me like, yeah, I see where you are going with it, I would do it this way, right? Because actually people who know what they are doing, they're not telling you this is very bad way, do it this way. They're like trying to lead you to something because maybe you're going to figure out something way better, right? For example, like this is how professionals are doing it. That's why, for example, good boss is not going to yell at you because you're not doing something in a specific way. They're going to sit down and like, okay, I see where you are going, but I also see that there are some troubles. I would try to fix it this way, right? And then the person has like, okay, that's their way of solution. Is there another way of solution? Can I get this data differently? Can I write that code differently? Can I draw it differently? Okay, I like the way where they are going, but maybe I could make a touch to it. And you never know, like people have different experiences, different feelings, different ways of work, right? That's why you can't really lead them one-to-one to the solution. I'm really grateful whenever I'm like, you know, I'm not held by a hand, although sometimes I really need it, but I'm really saying like, okay, I won't do that. I won't do that. I need either a guide or someone has to show me exactly what that is. Like I've literally in Stray was looking around for the IT guy who's supposed to like crack the code for me, and that's supposed to be it. Just don't say this to mathematicians. Oh, I will. I will. Yeah, no, like there are other ways to make like higher mathematic solutions. Like basic stuff like 2 plus 2 is always going to be 4, but when you're like, when you have a task to like check this and this and like other kind of stuff, like what? Like, yeah, how to explain this? If I actually sit down and try to like figure out like for example calculating percentile, there are different methods to it, right? Like this kind of thing, right? That, oh, 1% is actually 0.01, right? Because it's 1/100th, right? Like this. But actually I'm actually calculating it like that. It's the same method but written in a different way. I think that's a bit different way. I think like that's a bit different method. What the fuck are you doing? This is how this is how we are calculating percentiles. Like if you have 1258, which is 100%, and you want to check how much from it is, how much percent is 50 from that, it's an X, because it's like X, right? So X goes with that, so X times 1258 and 50 times 100, right? So you have ending up with X with 50 times 100 over 1258. And then you have X equal 5 grand over 1258. And then you calculate how much is it, right? With calculator I can check that it's 3.97%. Like, that's that. Like, it also depends. You don't really get always the... You don't always divide by 100 and multiply by 50, etc. Oh, you don't search for 50%. Yeah, no. Because this is how much... This is like the number, right? This is the side for the numbers. This is the side for the percentiles. Like, that's really helped me with getting around with percentiles. Like, I hate when people are using this method. Like, okay, but like, why? What if you don't know how much it is? Right? What if you don't know how many percent you want to calculate? Right? Like, of course, there are other solutions to that in this method, but my method is like foolproof. You don't have to remind anything besides like the fact that you have the cross between. It's A over B equals C over D, and then you can arrange however you want. Yeah. It's a single solution. I mean, you can calculate it how much you want, but if you're calculating it properly, you're always going to have the same solution, right? But the methods can be different. I mean, the same method. I mean, yeah, it kind of how it works. Actually, it's times, not over. I mean, I've always hated math, so you use the same formula. My formula is that x times something, let's say 100, equal 50 times 100. And then you divide it double-sided by 2. Yeah. Exactly. But then you have to kind of like divide it, right? It's the same method. That one possibly. I mean, yeah, that is exactly how my method works. Use the detective bold. I'm thinking, like, I really thought about giving him like a sideburns and a scarf and, you know, things. I was also thinking about giving him a fedora. Yeah. Professor Oak hair. I mean, I could. I don't know why he reminds me of... Oh. Very similar where... Lida looks emo in his onesie. Oh, is he? Oh my. I can't wait to see. And sides of his hair are going to be already gray. Also, he kinda looks like an evil mastermind from Pokemon. Looking cool. Yeah. I knew Fedoras are going to be cool. I think there are some issues that I still have. Like, I'm looking at it and like, you know why he looks so shady? This. That makes the character really shady. And covering the mouth. He doesn't have the badge. Oh. Right. I wanted to add it, but I totally forgot. Nah, I think without that, it looks better. Beep. Beep boop. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Beep, bloop. Blink. Blip. Grubstone, you fell into my trap. No. I want a fluff ball. What is a fluff ball? What type of fluff ball? Okay, we're done with the detective. Maybe doggo, maybe kitten. Otter. Really a fluffy thing that eats and shits and bink. Wait, this reminded me of that of that video when some furry was talking to a girl and he was like, "Woo, shits cutely, woo." What? What the fuck? I swear that was like actual. That was in like actual video. Because like people are posting on Reddit like unhinged stuff. It doesn't matter that it might have been like a fake thing, but you know, staged and stuff, but unironically that one looked crazy. Whack. Yeah. You know what? Quack. I think I want to make the eyes smaller. Quack, quack. Oh my! Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay, we are done with this one. Just right to have a word that means the same thing as what? Oh, what is it? It's written Vakak. It's a very old word rarely used. Oh. Okay. I'm not going to add anything above. I really like how I've managed to actually pull off that detective character. That's so cool. So yeah, okay. Moto Zaga, thank you so much for being active chat on Twitch. Khalid, Skylar, Zev, Joksai, Tukats team thank you so much for being active chat on YouTube. As always, folks, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care.